Welcome back to another session of Azure Administrator. Guys, I am Manjeet Rawat, your online instructor. And in this session, we will discuss about Active Directory user and groups. So as we know that as per the agenda, this is another chapter, you can say that. And in this chapter, we'll discuss about configure user and group accounts. So talk about the contents that we need to cover, create user, manage user account, create bulk user, create group, and add our user into the group. And we'll also try to understand about the concept of create administrative unit. So these all are the topics that I'm going to describe in this particular video. So let's start. But before that, if you're new on my YouTube channel, if you're watching my video first time, so do subscribe Teach Me Cloud, because the Teach Me Cloud can give you 100% live practical based videos. So let's move ourselves to the portal and try to understand about the procedure to manage the user account. But before that, you also need to know about the some theoretical part, like as why it is important, why we need to create a users over a Azure Active Directory. So guys, for example, this is our Azure portal, and in introduction video, I have already described about the importance of Azure AD, the single Azure AD service responsible to manage multiple platforms. So for example, this is our Azure portal, right? And in the Azure portal, we are able to find one option, Azure AD, correct? So with the help of Azure Active Directory, we will create a users, and also we'll try to create a groups and then add our user to the group. Also discuss about the importance, why we need to create user group, what are the benefits. And after that, we'll try to access our user from different portal, like as O365. We are able to access our portal Active Directory user services from AVD, Azure Virtual Desktop. You can manage your Azure Active Directory user for Microsoft Intune, right? And you can control the resources that you purchase from Azure portal. So we can say that it is also applicable to manage Azure resources. So these all are the agenda that we need to cover in this particular video. So let's move ourselves to the portal and try to understand about the procedure. As we know that we just need to click on Azure Active Directory. We have a various way to reach Active Directory panel. So one, you can just click on security. Under the security, we have a number of services are available. Just need to click Azure Active Directory. In Azure Active Directory, we are able to find a number of options, like as users, group, external identity, roles and administrator, administrative unit, devices. Multiple options are available. But for now, for this particular class, we'll discuss about only Azure and groups, users and groups, sorry. So click on users and it gives you the information about the number of users that you created, and also it gives us option to create new users. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove our existing user, because I'm planning to give you a proper procedure to create new user and add our user to a group. So now to create a user, if you want to create only one user or single user, just need to click user and click create. It will give us an option, just need to provide the basic information, like the username that I'm going to create with name of Tata, and display name is also Tata, right? We have a two different option, like as a auto generate password, and another is let me create the password. So I'm going to proceed with the auto generate password check mark. I'm just going to copy it. I don't want to make it the member of any existing group, because we haven't created any group. So that's why I'm just going to proceed with the default setting. And we don't want to assign any kind of roles which is available in Azure AD. So let's click on create. As we know that due to security, you must need to change the password on first login. So our user that we created with name of Tata and associated with cloudcuxer.in. Cloudcuxer.in is our domain controller. You can say that public domain that we purchased from GoDaddy.com. So I'm just going to open incognito wizard and try to log in with tata@cloudcuxer.in. So type portal.azure.com, right? And type your username and password, tata@cloudcuxer.in, right? The password, we have already copied the password because we are using the default password, not default, you can say that auto password. You must need to change on first login. So I'm going to reset the password and sign in. Now, with the help of this particular user, means Tata user can help you to log in Office 365 portal, help to enroll any on-premises devices with the help of Microsoft Intune. Even you can also use the same user to manage your Azure virtual desktop. Fine. So basically our agenda is to understand about the features of our users property and also how we can add our user to a different groups and why we need to add it. We also need to know about the importance. Back to the Azure root account. This one is our Azure root account. So I hope you understand about the procedure to create a user in Azure Active Directory. And we are able to find one more option according to the agenda. We also need to know about the bulk users account, right? So bulk user accounts are also available. Just need to click here, bulk create, bulk invite, and bulk delete. If you want to perform the task for the multiple account, like you wanted to create 20 to 25 different users on single click, so just proceed with bulk create. If you want to send an invitation just like a guest user account, proceed with bulk invite, and third option is bulk delete. The meaning of bulk delete, you can delete multiple account on single click. So I'm going to show you the procedure. Bulk create, it will redirect you on another page. This is the template. It's optional. If you have already downloaded the template, just make a changes like add a username and password and upload the files. So I'm going to show you the step again. Need to download CSV file. This one is CSV file, and we will add the user that you want to create, right? Like you wanted to create up to 10 different user or 5 different user, then you must need to put it into the CSV file. So you need to download the CSV file. Our CSV file, our template look like this. So what you need to do, you just need to add more columns because we wanted to create multiple user with the help of this particular template. So the first column is related to the display name that you want to use for your user, for your new user. Second, you must need to provide including with domain name, username plus domain name. And third option, which is related to password that you want to do. And fourth, these four different options are really important to create bulk user. The fourth option is correlated to, do you want to active your user or do you want to use it later? So if you proceed with no, it means that immediately you want to use this particular user, right? So that's why I don't want to block it basically. So do one thing, let me create few user like test1. This is the display name, test1 at the rate of, our domain name is cloudkaksa.in, right? And password, you can select your own password, right? I don't want to block it because I want to see the user's activity from day one. Second user is test2, same domain name cloudkaksa.in, and same password. I wanted to use same password and I don't want to block. Third, test3, you can say that yes, I wanted to use test3 at the rate of cloudkaksa.in, same password. I don't want to block. That's it. You must need to save this CSV file. Format should be a CSV. Select, and I want to put it on desktop. Bulk AD users. Okay, so you just need to reset the name of your file because you wanted to check, you wanted to upload to create a multiple user. So I wanted to put it on desktop. Fine, we successfully saved it. Back to the Azure portal again, and you must need to log in through the administrator account. Select file icon and it will redirect you on the page of your base machine. So our folder, our file that we created with name of bulk AD users, right? I think this one is our file. I'm just going to select and open it. We successfully uploaded our file. Click submit. If everything is okay, the information that you saved like as a domain name, the username, first name and last name. If everything is okay, we are able to create multiple users with the help of CSV file. It is in progress. It maybe take 30 to 40 seconds to create your bulk users. Okay, some issues with the users. So let me check. Are we able to create? Okay, test 1 and test 2 is ready, but unfortunately due to some reason, yeah, this one, unfortunately I used another kind of special character, and that's why we are unable to create test 3. But we are able to create test 1 and test 2. So guys, this is the way that we can help us to, that we can create a bulk user by using bulk user operations. Cool. Let's move ourselves to next topic. Another important part is related to groups. So first of all, we should know about the usage of group and why we need to create a user groups over a Azure Active Directory. So for the group, you can say that, for example, we have a P2 AD license, right? I hope all of you are aware about the P2 AD license. The P2 AD license responsible to provide the security like as a SSPR, and it can help you to manage our kind of enrollment from on-premises to Azure AD plus Microsoft Intune services. So if you have AD license with name of P2 and you want to assign to 25 different users, so we have a two different way. One, you can select the every user's property and add the license manually. Second, you just need to put the entire user to single group and apply the AD license to a group. Like, I'm just going to create a group, add the entire users and assign the license to group. Automatically the entire users are able to access the same licenses. Clear? So I'm going to show you the step how we can do that. Just need to click Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, click groups, and let's create new group, and after that we'll add our members. Click new group and select security, display name. So the display name is bulk users group, right? This is our group name. We have a two different option. One is owner and another is member. So owner means the user that you want to make a owner of this particular group, means user able to manage the entire services of this particular group. So I don't want to make a owner of any user. Just need to click number of members. So just need to click number of members and test 1. I wanted to add test 1 and test 2, because we just created test 1 and test 2. Select both users and click add. 2 users successfully added and click create. Our user is ready to use. Let me search our user, bulk user group. Maybe it will take time. We successfully proceeded. See, bulk user group, just need to open the groups property and click on members. It will give you the information about the entire users that you added in this particular group. So guys, this is all about the users account of Active Directory and how we can manage the groups. I hope you all of you understand about the concept. Please let me know if you have any question or doubt. And this is enough for today, and we'll connect tomorrow on same time and discuss more about the Azure Administrator content. Please do subscribe your own Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.